Already we have discussed about the different types of errors, also the absolute error, relative error and percentage error. And you know it, that is absolute error means that is actually if a quantity is written as x plus or minus delta x, and the delta x is called the absolute error. And what will be the relative error? That is delta x upon the true value. That is the relative error. You know it, this is the relative error. Relative error. And what will be the percentage error? That is delta x by x into 100 if multiplied by, that is called percentage error. Percentage error. And these things you know it from, that is the absolute error, relative error and percentage error. By considering all these things, that we have to uh, go for that combination of errors. What is the meaning of combination of errors? Suppose for example, if you want to calculate the area of a rectangle, if the length, during the measurement of the length, if you have the error, and during the measurement of breadth, if you have the error, so no doubtly whenever you calculate the area, that the error should be combined. So we have to find out the tricks or techniques how that error is to be combined. That is, in the result you will get the combined effect of the error. So that is the combination of error. So what is the combination of error? Errors in a, first one is the error in a sum or difference. Error in a sum or difference, first case. Error in a sum or difference, in sum or difference. So what is the sum or difference means? In case of the addition or in case of subtraction, what will be the combined effect of error in the result? That is the errors in a sum or difference. Suppose if you talk about a quantity x, it is measured as a plus or minus delta a, because any measurement you will be finding the true value along with the absolute error, because plus or minus, that indicates either some difference will be added to the true value or some difference will be subtracted from the true value, and that will give you the that is the measuring result, that is a plus or minus delta a. Always you are expressing in these cases. Another quantity y of the same quantity should be there, that is equal to b plus or minus delta b. If you add these two quantities, x plus y, what will be the value? That is a plus or minus delta a plus b plus or minus delta b. And what you are getting it here now? That is a, that is plus b plus or minus delta a plus or minus delta b. And if you consider it, that is the a plus b is taken out, taken in bracket, plus or minus is taken out, remaining is the delta a plus delta b. So what is the result? This is the true value. This is the true value. A is the true value and this is the absolute error. P is the true value and this is the absolute error. In the result, whenever you are adding two quantities, what happens? Your true values A and B are added directly. That you are getting A plus B. And plus or minus delta A plus delta B. That means the absolute error, whatever is appearing in the result, is equal to the sum of the absolute error of the individual quantities. Simply the absolute error of the result equal to delta A plus or minus, that is plus delta B, that is plus or minus delta A plus delta B. So absolute error is simply added. The absolute error is simply added. Suppose if you think for the difference, if you take the difference, for the difference, what will be the, that is x minus y. So this will be equal to, that is a plus or minus delta a minus b plus or minus delta b, 200 is. So this will be equal to a plus or minus delta a minus b, and this minus is changing, my plus or minus, that will be the minus or plus, both are the same thing, plus or minus delta b, either minus plus or plus minus, both are the same. So your a minus b is taken out, a minus b is taken out, plus or minus is taken common, and that is delta A plus delta B. So what you are finding? So what you are finding, the result, whatever you are finding, that is in form of the, if you are representing that result, A plus B, true value is added, plus or minus, this is the absolute error, delta A plus delta B. So here the true value is subtracted directly, A minus B, A minus B, A minus B subtracted directly, and plus or minus the absolute error added. So what happens here? So if you are representing, this is equal to Z plus or minus delta Z, the delta Z is the absolute result, that is delta Z equal to delta A plus delta B. And here if you take the delta Z plus or minus delta Z, here in this case also delta Z you are finding, delta Z equal to delta A plus delta B. So what happens in case of the, so in case of the summation or in difference, sum or difference, the absolute error of the result becomes the sum of the absolute error of the individual quantities. So for example, if you talk about, suppose if you talk about, that is, for example, f equal to, I am taking it, f equal to, if you take for that, that is f1 equal to, I am taking the one force equal to 10 plus or minus 0.2 Newton, and f2 that is equal to 5 plus or minus 0.3 Newton. So what will be the f1 plus f2? f1 plus f2 in this cases will be equal to 10 plus 5. 10 plus 5 simply it will be added, plus or minus 0.2 plus 0.3. That means the result will be 15 plus or minus 0.5. So absolute error of these individual quantities are added in case of the addition. In case of subtraction, if you f1 minus f2, so this will be equal to 10 minus 5, the result will be like that. But plus or minus, that will be the 0.5. Same quantity will be, that is 5 plus or minus 0.5. In both the cases, in case of the summation or in case of the difference, the absolute error in these cases, in case of summation, the absolute error will be added. But in case of the difference, also the absolute error will be added. But the true value will be, in case of summation, it will be added 10 plus 5, 15. But in case of difference, you are finding the true value should be subtracted, that is 10 minus 5, that is 5 plus or minus. The important thing is that here you are getting the same absolute error, here you are getting the same absolute error in case of the summation and difference. So again, we will be thinking for the errors in a product or quotient. Product on multiplication and division. So in case of multiplication and division, case number 2, if you think for the case number 2, one is over, that is the multiplication and division. So in case of the multiplication and division, what will be the case? You have to calculate it here now. Suppose the x quantity. So multiplication x equal to, you take it same manner also, a plus or minus delta a, and y equal to b plus or minus delta b. If you multiply it, x into y. If you multiply x into y, what will be the cases here? That is a plus or minus delta a multiplied with the b plus or minus delta b. So this will be equal to, if you take the, if a is taken out, if you taken out a, or we can take it as the, that is x and y, whenever you are multiplying, you are getting a result. Suppose the result in form of the absolute error form, it is say the result becomes z plus or minus delta z. Z plus or minus delta z. Suppose if you are getting the result, suppose this result you are getting, and here you can get it. If you simply multiply, or you can take out, a can be taken out. If a is taken out, that is equal to 1 plus or minus delta a upon a. Or here b is taken out, that is 1 plus or minus delta b by v. and this will be equal to a and b, a, b. We are writing a and b, and here you are getting 1 plus or minus delta a upon a into 1 plus or minus delta b by b. So in both the cases, what you are getting? In place of AB, what is the value of the AB? Because in the multiplication, the true value simply will be multiplied, that is the Z. The true value simply it will be multiplied, that is the Z. Because in multiplication, the true value should be multiplied, Z. And if you multiply these things, 1 into 1, 1, plus or minus delta B by B, plus or minus delta A upon A, plus or minus delta A upon A into delta B upon B. So as the delta A upon A, that is the absolute error, that is the true value. This quantity being very small, and the product of these two will be neglected. If you are neglecting these two, that part is neglected, that is neglected. It is neglected. So remaining is the Z 1 plus or minus delta A by A plus or minus delta B by B. We are finding like that. So if you divide a Z on both the sides, or that is Z plus or minus delta Z divided by Z. If you are multiplying, dividing Z, so here also you have to divide Z upon Z, and the right side will be 1 plus or minus delta A upon A plus or minus delta B upon B. I think there is no problem. Z gets cancelled, or that is Z by Z, that is 1 plus or minus delta Z upon Z. So this will be equal to 1 plus or minus, if you take the common here, delta A upon A plus delta B upon B. So this 1 cancel, plus or minus cancel, finally you are finding delta Z by Z equal to delta A upon A plus delta B upon B. So this is the required expression. In case of multiplication, what will happen? In multiplication, you are finding delta Z by Z equal to delta A upon A plus delta B upon B. So this indicates the relative error of the result. This is the relative error of result is equal to, the relative error of the result is equal to sum of relative error of individual quantities. Sum of relative error of the individual. This is the relative error of the result is equal to the sum of the relative error of the individual quantities in case of the product, and also in case of the product and the quotient. In case of the quotient also, we will be finding the same cases. If you think for the quotient, we can talk about the same cases here. Suppose how it will be, just we are doing it. In case of the division, suppose x is this one, y is this one, x upon y. If you talk about the x upon y, that is, you can take it as the z plus or minus delta z. Say, this is the result part. So it will be equal to a plus or minus delta a divided by b plus or minus delta b. So what will be the case here? So this can be written as, if a is taken out, it will be the 1 plus or minus delta A upon A. And here in this case, if the B is taken out, it will be the 1 plus or minus delta B by B. So this can be written as A by B. A by B means actually what is the true value here? Here the true value is equal to Z equal to, you are finding A upon B. That is the true value. So it can be written as the Z A by B equal to, A by B can be written as Z 1 plus or minus delta A upon A multiplied with 1 plus or minus delta B by B to the power minus 1, because this part is denominator will be coming up, that is minus 1, and this equal to, we can rate it as the Z 1 plus or minus delta A by A. If you expand it, what will be the expansion? Because you know from the binomial expansion, that is a to the power n, that is 1, a to the power n plus n into a to the power n minus 1. If you talk about the minus n into a to the power n minus 1 into b, that means minus. If the minus is coming, that is also plus or minus. You are finding plus or minus delta b by b, plus or minus the higher power term of delta b by b. The higher power term, just clearly what I am telling, you know that is a plus b to the power n, that you know a to the power n plus n into a to the power n minus 1, n into a to the power n minus 1 into b, that is the b plus n into n minus 1 by 1 into 2, that is a to the power n minus 2 into b to the power 2. Like that manner we are getting expansion. If you put accordingly, that is first a to the power n, a to the power n means 1, plus or minus, that is n means that is a minus 1 into a to the power n minus, that is 1, and b equal to delta b by b, plus or minus, that in that manner you will be getting, that is equal to 1 plus or minus delta b by b, plus again you will be finding the delta b by b square, delta b by b cube, like that, the higher power terms. So the higher power terms is neglected. So here what you are getting it, this is equal to z 1 plus or minus delta a by a bracketed 1 plus or minus delta b by b. And same manner you are getting it now, that is z plus or minus delta z. If you divide it by z on the OR, that is z plus or minus delta z by z, that is equal to z by z, and you are getting 1 plus or minus delta a upon a into 1 plus or minus delta b upon b, and you are getting just like that multiplication cases, or z by z equal to 1 plus or minus delta z by z, that is equal to, this part is over, and the right side will be 1 into 1 equal to 1 plus or minus delta b by b plus or minus delta a by a plus or minus delta a by a into delta b by b. Again this term is neglected, again this part is neglected, being very small, this part is neglected. So you are finding, or you are finding 1 will be getting cancelled, plus or minus taken out, plus or minus delta z by z, and this is equal to plus or minus is taken out, delta a upon a plus delta b upon b. So in both the cases plus minus cancel, and here also getting final result is the delta z upon z equal to delta a upon a plus delta b upon b. So in case of the multiplication and division, you are finding the relative error of the result. The relative error of the result is equal to the sum of the relative error of the individual quantities. This is the case number 2, that is errors in a product or quotient. You are finding the same. Another case 3, error due to the power of a measured quantities. What is the error due to a power of a measured quantity? Error due to a power of a measured quantity. Suppose a quantity is measured as z equal to, if you take it, z equal to